Yes, everybody, I'm back. Freestyle naughtiest party boy, Gwen Fontenelle. I'm here to bring you an all-new episode of the Freestyle Universe radio show right here on EmberRadioLive.com. The beautiful, delicious Deliza is not with me this evening. As you noticed, we've been on a bit of a hiatus. Various things. I'll get into that in a second. Delicious, being a mother and, taking care of business, will not be joining us this evening, but we'll try to get her the next show. But she sends her love to all of you out there in Radio Land. Why have we been gone? Let me just get into that just real briefly. Putting the show together, I've always tried to give you, every time I have a show, I want to give you somebody new, somebody that you hadn't heard of for a while, something I haven't done already. And not that we don't have time for our artists that we've had on the show before, our artists and producers, but I also want to, give you somebody that you haven't been able to hear from. And with there being so many people in freestyle, I just think that there's so much to cover. And it's time consuming. Let's just say that, putting the show together, it's a 2-hour show weekly. It's time consuming. I work with a lot of people's schedules, and although a lot of the artists want to connect with their fans, their schedules don't always work. Once in a blue moon, somebody forgets to be on the show, or I've messed up the timing on the interview, whatever the case may be, and stuff like that. I strive to give you the quality product that you all deserve, and that honors the music that I love so much. With that being said, I kind of got to the point where I said, I'm going to put this show out there again, because I cannot keep on having people on hold. I got wrapped up in my own business, but, when my yin and my yang isn't right, there's an element missing, and what is it? It's the music, and the music is what is in my heart, and this is what I'm sharing with you right now today on this show. We have one of my very favorite artists. We're going to highlight him. I think that this artist really is one of the greatest vocalists that's ever lived. And in my opinion, especially a male vocalist, I think he's really, really great. High Power Records spawned him. He is the wonderful Sammy Zone. You're going to learn all about Sammy on this show tonight. And let's just go into it right now. Here is Sammy Zone with Broken Promises.
Yeah. promises.
That last track was Sammy Zone, Don't Turn Your Back on Me. Wonderful track. I always do this thing with titles to go into a little, diatribe, whatever you call it, a little thing about what's going on in Swin's world. Usually I'd be going over this with Delicious, but I'm talking to you directly. In that I have been so wrapped up in so much things with work, the show, just a lot of things, death in the family, juggling things around, busy schedule. I feel really bad because I always try to be there for people especially people who've been there for me. And I had to make a confession. I have not been there for somebody who's been there a lot for me. And I don't want that person, as in the song says, I don't want that person to think that I've turned my back on them. But I try to, and I guess in my mind, I justify things by saying, if the person's a very strong person, somebody who is very capable of, speaking up for themselves and it's not their first time at the rodeo, and I really don't have to worry that they, are going to be mistreated in say a hospital setting. It's my cousin. I have a cousin, Stacy, wonderful person, who's always been there for me, and it continues to be there for me. Anytime I need her, she would drop anything at that moment and come and be by my side. Has been there for me through surgeries, through hospital stays, everything. And her health isn't the best either, and she's frequently in the hospital. Recently I know she wanted me to see her in the hospital. I'm not trying to defend myself. I detest being in the hospital. That's very bad memories for me. There's all kind of people there in a very depressed setting, and it freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. Unless I really have to be there, I cannot stand it. It's very traumatic to me. It's not an excuse. And what makes it worse, and I'm gonna confess this as well, is that somebody else needed me to take them to the hospital. But this person, who's also near and dear to me, isn't a person who can take care of themselves in certain ways. I don't mean that they can't take care of themselves. It would be a lot more likely that this person wouldn't be mistreated or looked over or, not have a voice, as opposed to my cousin, who's a very strong person. So, is it really turning your back on somebody when you don't have to worry about them? I know parents do it all the time, that they nurture one child as opposed to the other, because that child is one child is very independent, the other child they don't really have a lot of faith in, maybe. And so I don't mean to say it in that way, and I'm not really trying to make excuses for myself, but on this radio show, I want to give a public apology, to my dear cousin Stacy, and I want her to know that I do love her dearly. I am trying to be there for everybody in the life, and I just want to give a real big shout out right now to my dear friend Melissa Cortez, who I attended her recent engagement party. Congratulations, Melissa. You deserve all the love in the world. And we're going to go right back into me talking about freestyle, okay? So, Sammy Zone, the wonderful vocalist that we are highlighting on this show today, did 2 tracks, and this is where he's going to confuse some of you. You're going to hear this track and you're going to be like looking for it, and then you're going to come across another track with the same name by Sammy Zone and be like, this is not the same track. Sammy Zone originally made a track called Running, which was his own track separate from the track that you're just going to about to hear. The one he did right now that I'm going to play for you is the remake of the Information Society track. Sammy is an incredible vocalist, and he could carry that thing. He kind of has that Depeche Mode, New Order kind of voice when you wanted to have it. I think that's, in previous conversations, I think that he did mention that he had some kind of influence from that kind of genre. So let's just let you make up your mind about what you think about this track. Here is Sammy Zone's version of the Information Society track, Running.
I'm going it alone, and I'm running so hard to find it, and I'm running so fast, and I'm telling you now to leave me, our romance cannot last, and if someday I need to see you, I'll come back from the past, I'll come back and find you, I'll never leave you now.
I know, he did a wonderful job. He did the song justice. That was Sammy Zone with the remake, or his remake of Running by Information Society. I hope you enjoyed it. You can find that, I'm sure, on all little search engines where you purchase your music. But like I said, there is another song by him called Running, which we're going to play in a very few moments. A few seconds, excuse me. I'm just tripping over my tongue, but you know, I always got something on my tongue, so you have to expect that. Anyway, one of the things that's been keeping me busy on my lazy days, you know, I'm a little bit of a TV buff, not too much, you know, a few shows here and there, but I got this wonderful DVD series, well, yeah, it's a DVD series for the first season of Salem. If you haven't seen it, you just gotta get this. It's really great. I know some of you know that I'm a big fan of the witch stuff, like the charm and everything else like this. It's a little bit different, but it's so excellent. You know, product endorsement, you know, like some people say, why would you endorse a product if you're not getting paid for it? Hey, I like something, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna, you know what, Salem people and stuff, you did a wonderful job with that. I can't wait to see season 2 and 3. I don't think that they're out on DVD yet, but as soon as they do, I'm going to be written those things, huh? Another thing, speaking of running, I have watched some great movies this summer. I've really enjoyed Mad Max, the new one, Mad Max, from beginning to end. Wonderful, wonderful. All of you know that I love, well, some of you, people who know me, let's start over. People who know me know that I love a disaster movie. And San Andreas with The Rock was wonderful, wonderful. I cannot get enough of buildings falling and people running. I so want to be an extra in a movie, running and screaming and having a building fall on me. I'm going to do that. That's on my bucket list. I'm going to do that. And you know what? Freestyle Universe is going to do that. We're going to be somewhere, we're going to be broadcasting, and then we're going to have the whole thing collapse on us. Oh my God. Anyway, so the most recent movie I saw was Jurassic World. You know, the new one of the Jurassic series or whatever they call them. Now, I love the movie, but come on, people. And I asked this to a lot of people, and I was really surprised. Who is going to go to a park with live dinosaurs? Are you crazy? I would be on the other side of the planet, okay, underneath the rock. A live dinosaur, not. Because these things fixate on me. Everybody knows I taste delicious. You know, and I don't care. It would break out the cage and I'd be gone. You know, so no. It's very far-fetched for me, because there would be no movie if I was in it, because I would not be there. Hello. Get into that. But I had a lot of friends tell me that they would go. And they've seen the movie. Are you crazy? I just don't get it. Some people have a death wish. Why don't you just wrap yourself up like a big old Scooby snack? I mean, for real. You know? And let the dinosaur eat you up. Oh my God. Anyway, we're going to go right into Sammy Zone's wonderful track, Running. He did this with Carlos Barrios. And you're going to love it. I think this is even better than the Information Society remake. Maybe just my own opinion. But here's Sammy Zone with Running.
yes, I'm running. I'm running from the truth, cause I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running from the truth, yes, I'm running. I'm running from the truth, yes, I'm running. I'm running from the truth, cause I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running from the truth, yes, I'm running.
Do I never disappoint? Did I not tell you that this guy is super talented? I mean, he is. I'm deeming him, and this is a declaration right here on the Freestyle Universe Radio Show on EmberRadioLive.com. Sammy Zone is a true freestyle king. I give him the crown. It's mine to give. Y'all gonna agree with me. Hello. But here's a little secret. No, maybe it's not, well, a little not so secret. We all know and love of the wonderful classic Reynaldo track. You know, there was Another Night and all these wonderful little tracks. But when the album came out, Ray Summers, who is Reynaldo from the first two tracks that are classics that we all know, you know, My Sweet Love and Another Night, he wasn't with, well, he was not with the label at that moment, but the label was pushing forward and they were going underneath the Reynaldo name and they were making an album. And in that album, the wonderful Sammy Zone did quite a few of the tracks. I'd say the majority of the tracks were Sammy Zone as Reynaldo. And as usual, his voice and his talent are impeccable. And I'm going to give you a little taste of that. From the album, Reynaldo, here is Reynaldo, which is Sammy Zone. Let's keep it in mind. Take It From My Heart.
With this love so true.
That was Reynaldo, aka Sammy Zone with I've Been Loving You. Oh my gosh, that song means so much to me. His music is so vibrant and his voice so amazing. True, he's one of my favorites, but there's just nobody who could tell me that they didn't just hear one of the most awesome tracks that you could just ever hear. And like I said, that song does mean a lot to me. It always puts me in a good mood. And I hope that you will add that Reynaldo album to your library of things. I'm sure you can get it on Amazon. That was on the High Power Records. And it is Sammy's own and some of the tracks. Like I said, a good amount of the tracks. The original Reynaldo, which is Ray Summers. He's also known as Ray Summers, but his name is actually Reynaldo. That's his name, Reynaldo Gonzalez. And there's another track, Forever, that was done by another gentleman. So if I have that name, I will give it to you on a future date, because I'm just speaking like crazy off the top of my head. Anyway, I'm gonna make another little confession. On my little hiatus, or whatever you call it, my sabbatical, I went back to some of the basic stuff. I try to organize my life. And one thing I did is, I have so many cards and letters, and so I just don't let things go. And especially poignant things that mean something to me from a family member or a dear friend, somebody I've adopted, because I have so many adopted kids. I decided to put them all in scrapbooks. I know it's very Midwestern housewife. How does Freestyle's Naughtiest Party Boy become a scrapbooker? It doesn't make sense, but then again, I don't make sense. Anyways, I came across a letter that my mother sent me in the early 2000s. And it just really, she caught the essence of me so much. When I read that letter, I had to laugh to myself. But in it, she was giving herself a little chuckle because she was going through some of my old childhood books. And she was thinking how funny it was that I had put little pockets in each of the books and little cards to check the books out like you do in a library. And I had actually stamped them. If anybody, which I doubt that I let anybody use my books because I was not a sharer. You other kids did not take care of stuff very well, so maybe I let my little brother use it, supervised, or my stepbrothers and stuff supervised, and I probably washed them and took it back. But I remember that. I just have always been a little OCD, well, a lot of OCD, and unfortunately, that has carried over to, I got a tablet at some point this past year or so, and it has a calendar feature. People tell me why I have been filling my calendar with stuff from 1988 all the way from now, like things that have already passed. So I had to get them all organized, and I will be doing the calendar until it's full of all my life things, insanity. But the calendar is wonderful. Oh, I love it. If you're an OCD person who has to have everything organized and whatnot, it is like beautiful. Now, if like almost everything else in my life with the technology stuff, this thing goes on the brink, I will be devastated. So it better have a backup system. It better be attached to some kind of thing where I don't lose all the information, because I can't take it. I have the worst thing with electronical things. But anyway, we're gonna go right back to Sammy Zone as Reynaldo, another track from his the wonderful Reynaldo album. Here's Reynaldo, aka Sammy Zone with In My Dreams.
to know you're in my dream tonight. Tell me how long till you're in my arms again. It's your touch that I'm missing, and I'm sitting home wishing that you'll soon return. This candle will burn till you're in my arms again. In my dreams tonight, baby, holding you so tight. Wherever you go, I want you to know you're in my dreams tonight. In my dreams tonight, you will be all mine. In my dreams tonight, we will drink the wine. In my dreams tonight, I will taste your kiss. In my dreams tonight, we'll share the love we missed. In my dreams tonight, baby, I will hold you tight. I want you to know I won't let you go. You're in my dreams tonight. In my dreams tonight, baby, holding you so tight. Wherever you go, I want you to know you're in my dream tonight.
Time goes by and I cannot live without you, without you. Days go by and I cannot live without you, without you.
that amazing track that you just heard is yet another example of the great vocal talent of our featured artist of the evening, Sammy Zone. One of my all-time favorite freestyle artists. I think that he is one of the best male vocalists, and I'm going to say it for the record, in any genre. Listen to this guy's voice. He's wonderful. He's one of my all-time favorites. I don't gas people up. If I don't mean it, I will not say it. We have Sammy Zone on the line with us, my dear friend, and I. Well, you know, before I even go into the interview, you know, Sammy put me in the credits for this single on the CD. If you see it, he thanked me, and that I would like the biggest honor of my life, one of the biggest honors of my life, and I thank you for that, Sammy.
Oh my God, it was my pleasure, Swin. You happen to be one of the biggest music supporters. I'm not going to say freestyle because I'm going to say music in general because I know you're very passionate for music, but you have a serious and deep love for freestyle, which is awesome. And that's why, I felt it was very important to let everyone know that, you know, I wanted to honor you as well by giving you credit on that. And, it's really important people know who we're dealing with. We're dealing with, come on, Swings. This is the guy who's got an awesome collection of music. I mean, outstanding. He knows his artist. He knows his history. So that's just, forget about it. That's just the tip of the iceberg, you know? So I'm always blessed and honored to have someone like you holding my music. So I think that was really important. I needed to give something back to you, and that's why I did that.
Well, I didn't tell you this before I put you on the show, but I dedicated this whole 2-hour show to you.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh, that's awesome! Thank you so much. And I'm humbled. Wow!
And I've already donned you as of true freestyle king. I put the crown on your head my very self.
Wow.
Sammy, your voice is amazing. You know you came out of one of my favorite freestyle labels back in the day from High Power Records with a whole slew of other great male vocalists like Ray Summers, a.k.a. Ronaldo, Peter Fontaine,
right.
Eye to Eye.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
You guys really, really, really have touched me, my heart, and really have so much talent. And you in particular, Sammy, I always say this to you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You are an amazing vocalist. You sound great live. You perform live, and you know, I will always, to the end of the days, support you. I'm so glad you're on my show. And I want to talk now about this new wonderful track you got out, Anything. Tell me,
oh, wow.
how this come about?
This is, it's such a funny story. I did the original track with Willie Valentine, who's an amazing, producer, and he's just one of my longtime friends that, we actually came up together in this business. And so, we have actually more than a business dealing. We have a very close bond and a friendship. I mean, I know his family and his mom, and so it's really important for me to know someone like that. And Willie and I, we worked on this demo about 4 years ago, and I was kind of like going through the transitions because Carlos was telling me at the time, Sammy, I'm going to start doing movies. I'm not going to have time to do music. So Carlos was trying to push me to keep moving forward and to do music and work with other producers. But I was very nervous and scared. And, I kind of dabbled a little with a couple of people here and there. And this track, for some reason, we had it there for so long. And I just, the past couple of years, I said, wow, man, I'm overdue for a track. And I called Willie and I said, Willie, what's up with the track? You ever did anything with it? And he's like, no, you want to do something? And I was like, that'd be great. Why not? I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. And so, Willie called a good friend of ours, Jay Allums, who produced George Anthony's album, and he's also a recording artist himself. And now Jay's beyond talented. I mean, he's like a triple threat because he's not only a vocalist, but he's also an amazing writer and producer. So I had told Carlos, and I was just, I always keep Carlos in the loop with everything I do in my career. I think it's important,
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Sammy is referring to Carlos Barrios, who he's done some wonderful work with. That's just like that. Who you're talking about when you're saying Carlos. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah. Carlos Barrios is. Oh my God. Carlos is my friend. He's my brother. He's like, forget it. He's my mentor. So I go to him. He's my go-to guy. And I'm like, Carlos, what do you think? And he was like, I told him it's a guy named Jay Allens. And he's like, who's Jay Allens? And then we got a little more in depth in talking. And when I explained to him, what he did in the past, and I was like, this is a Jay from G1E production. And Carlos was like, oh my God, I know this kid. I called up, whatchamacallit. I called Jay, and I told Jay, and it was just crazy, really funny, because Jay worked with a couple of our friends, mutual friends, and he also worked, with K7 and Ty Bless on other previous and past projects. So Carlos was very excited. He was like, look, I know you're in good hands. Blessings all the way. And then when he heard the track, he was super impressed, and that just made me feel a little more secure with the track. Cause I was still doubtful. I was like, I don't know. It's not a Carlos Barrios track, and I'm so used to, working with this man. I happen to be loyal. My track record is loyalty to the end. I worked with my previous label, High Power Records, and Tony Garcia for over 20 years. And I was beyond loyal to him, and I think showing loyalty in this business is important. And when Carlos came into my life, I needed to show him I'm just one of those old school type dudes that really believes in loyalty. I mean, I'm here to the bitter end. And I'm just glad and grateful Carlos really enjoyed the track, and he gave me his blessings, and that the rest is history. I mean, the record was released, and it's just been, wow. It's been amazing. I mean, I've gotten the support from, my big brothers. And when I say my big brothers, I mean my brothers like Suave and George Lamont and K7, and then my other peers in the business as well, like George Anthony himself. And, it's just surreal. The amazing response from the fans, friends, family. It's just, wow, a little surreal.
Well, you did it the right way. You did it the right way. I love the promo videos with your family and everything, and I mean, the whole thing was done so well. What we want to make sure is, and by the way, Willie Valentine and Jay Allens, I'm very aware. I know Willie very well, and Jay is very known in the business that we're gonna have on the Freestyle Universe radio show for sure. He did a great job with George Anthony's album, which is blows me away.
Wow, yeah, big time.
But what I want to know right now is, and the fans are going to want to know, is where they can get this new track of yours.
This new track is pretty much available on every single digital media downloading source. And when I mean that, I mean that's like iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, Google Play, Rhapsody. I mean, you name it, it's on everything. It's just out there for download. It's available, and we'll soon be releasing it, believe it or not, because I have certain people that request CDs, like my friend Swins. So we'll be doing some CDs as well, which is very important because I need to make everyone happy. I gotta hook my boy up.
And I'm first on the list. I got my money ready for you, everything. I pay Chris dollar bills, okay? I got that Chris money up in the bank.
Yeah. So, we're really excited, man. We got all these downloads here, working, all these, it's just been fantastic. Words can't express.
Here's a bigger question, and this is the one I want to know more than anything else, because I'm going to push you. Is this a prelude to a full-length album of new music?
I've never really released a full-length Sammy Zone album. I mean, we all know.
Hello.
Yeah, I know. We've all known my history, and I've done a lot of other songs, and I've done albums under different names, and, carrying on the torch. This is definitely going to be the prelude. This is the beginning of one of the songs that'll be on my album, definitely. I'm really excited. I had to do it. It just had to happen.
It's long overdue.
Yeah. So I'm hoping. I'm a very nerve-wracking guy. I'm really nervous when it comes to stuff like this, because I want to make sure that I release the best of what I have. And, that means my writing has to be forget about it. The production has to be, oh my God. I mean, it's just got to be one of those albums that you go, wow. You remember back in the days, most of us used to buy albums and we go, oh my God, I had to buy the album because they don't sell the single. So you buy an album for one song that you really like. But I want people to go and say, you know what? I bought the album because the entire album was awesome.
I have faith in you. I have faith in you, and I know that it's going to be phenomenal because you are a phenomenal vocalist, and everything you touch turns to gold in my eyes. Right now, though, we're going to give the fans what they're sitting here on pins and needles waiting to hear, and that's your new track, Sammy Zone, Anything.
Please let me be all you'll ever need. I'm drowning, girl, I can't breathe. So please don't let me go. God knows how hard I try. 'Cause you know you make me feel like I'm going out my mind. Girl, you know you got me crazy. I would climb the highest mountain for you, girl. I would
Never a disappointer. Never a disappointer. Sammy, you blow me away. You really do. You're amazing.
Thank you so much, Swing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I'm glad that you give the thumbs up and the thumb of approval. Thank you so much.
Well, you know, I know you a little bit more about you. I know you have a wonderful wife and some lovely children.
yeah.
You're a family man, you know.
Oh, yeah.
On top of that, on top of being a great vocalist, you're a family man. You know, you're a great spouse to your wonderful, beautiful wife who I adore.
Oh, yeah, my little honey, my Mindy Lopez. Yep.
Yes. Send her my love, please.
Will do, definitely.
You know, what I want to know, because now we've gotten to the point that you are going to do the album, is what are your goals and aspirations for the future in the music business?
That's a really, really, really good question. I definitely wanted to do this. I definitely wanted to do this album and make it a freestyle album. But my goal after, or maybe while I'm doing that, is to cross over and do some Spanish pop, maybe some salsa as well. You know, and I'm working with a couple of people right now that are really helping me out and kind of pushing me in that direction. It's a different world, but I really want to do it. And when I say Latin pop, I'm talking about like Enrique Iglesias, Ricky Martin, Cristian Castro, you know, Ravi Rosa, music like that to that extent. And that's the kind of pop that I'm looking to do. And of course, going into my roots, you know, doing some salsa, which would be nice. I'm just, you know, this is something new. So, you know, I'm gonna experiment with a couple of things, just trying to find that launch for me, you know. I mean, look, we have Mark Anthony who's done it, and several other artists who've found serious success. Brenda K. Starr, and, you know, I think it's my turn.
You have the voice to do anything. Sammy, you have the voice to do anything that you put your mind to it. I have total faith in you, and whatever you put out, I'm gonna buy you. All right.
Oh my God, awesome! I'll keep giving you that special credit on all the songs.
Well, you know,
absolutely.
You're amazing in the fact that you also got one of your track. Oh, I think maybe was it 2-track play? Was it a movie or TV show? I'm foggy right now, but I know.
Oh yeah, the movie. That's right. There's a movie. Oh my God, yes. With it's called Sleeping with the Fishes, and oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Is it Gina Rodriguez? Oh my God, am I getting her name right? She's the one that on the WB, she's the leading actress, Jane the Virgin, and yes, and you know, I have 3 songs that I wrote in the movie. 2 of my own, you know, me singing these, which is Without You and Running. And then the 3rd one that I wrote was On My Own by Jessica Fadis. But, of course, it's all because of Carlos Barrios. Carlos Barrios happens to have been the sound editor. And he was able to get those songs in that movie, and I was just like dumbfounded hearing main themes of the movie, and it's just like, wow. You know, I mean, millions of people have seen the movie, so this is like, okay, that helps the genre as well, because now people go, wait a minute, that doesn't sound old, that sounds kind of new, you know. So people start to inquire, and, you know, it picked up some sales for us as well when the movie dropped. So, you know, it's been pretty good. I really can't complain. I just have to keep grounded, level-headed. I'm just trying to get to, how can I say, you know, I want to run with all the big boys, and it's really hard. It's really, really, really hard, because these guys have put in so much time, so much energy, and so much work into this craft. I do not want to let guys like George Lamont down, or Suave, or K7 TKA down. I really need to make sure that I live up to their expectations. So I'm going to work 10 times harder to make sure I make them proud.
Well, Sammy,
these are the guys, old gangster, you know?
Well, Sammy, you know, you are at their level. Don't make no mistake. All you need, in my opinion, is the right exposure. You know, it's a different world out there from when a lot of the older tracks came out. But, you know, I think given the right exposure, like being in the movie, having a song in a movie, you know, we know what the business is right now as far as mainstream music, with there being the whole payola and everything else like that. It's hard to break into a market where it's being controlled by certain labels and whatnot. But, you know, once that music breaks that barrier and gets out to the masses, I have no doubt that, you know, you're on top. And that song you did for Jessica Fabus, amazing. She's another person who could be really out there. She has what it takes to be out there in that mainstream media and bring the people to the freestyle as they're supposed to be. Now, I know I'm doing a little editorial here, and I don't mean to do that, you know, because I'm going to go back into talking with you. But one of the things I'm curious about, and this is the exposure thing and stuff, is there any likelihood for a music video?
Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it as we speak. We just finished drafting up the script for it. You know, I don't want to just put out a music video like sitting in my living room singing and that's it. I have something planned that's going to be a little different, and I have a lot of help from a lot of good friends, and hopefully this will be a game changer as well. You know, I definitely, like I said, I'm trying to pick up the bar. I'm really trying to do things a little different, a little unorthodox, and I think it's going to work. I really do. I have faith this is going to work, and I think everyone will start following the same trend, and it's just going to better the genre. So, you know, I plan on, my music video is going to be almost like a movie short. And it just takes a little time, a little longer than most videos to do. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. It's going to tell the story. You know, you can have speaking parts, and you know, it's just a little different from sitting in front of a camera, singing and dancing, and that's it. You know, so I'm hoping that'll change things for the freestyle genre at least. You know, when people start doing videos, they'll start following suit. Hopefully, you know. That'll be nice.
I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to share it with the world. You let me know, and you know I'm on it. Before I let you go, I do have a big question for you, and I know I don't want to put you on the spot. You know, it's I already know some of my favorites, but what are some of your, well, let's say your 3 top favorite Sammy Zone tracks from your whole career?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's see. Definitely, I would have, you know, hands down, of course, I love Without You. Without You's just been, wow. I mean, forget about it. Then one of my older tracks, I would have to say One More Chance. Oh yeah. One More Chance definitely is one of my personal favorites. And the third one, you know, I don't know. It's a tough cross between running and anything, believe it or not. You know, I like them both equally, you know. Then I also did the running with me, you know, by Information Society.
Oh, we played both tracks on the show today.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, that one I really like that a lot. But you know, you know, because it's someone else's song and it's me paying homage to them, I can't really say it's one of my. Well, it is one of my favorites. You know, I'm lying to you because if it wasn't one of my favorites, I would have never remade it. So you know, that's what I'm saying. It's a tough one. That third one, maybe the third one is yet to come. Maybe it's yet to come, you know? Maybe it'll be on the album. you know. So, and I'm working with I'm a group of serious producers on this album. So, wait till you hear the album. It's gonna be nice.
So, when can we expect this new album?
Wow. Well, I've been talking to a lot of, like I said, serious producers. I've reached out to many of the most iconic, including my boy Carlos. And you know, I'm gonna have something very flavorful, a little different. I'm pulling a couple of people out of retirement, which is gonna be really nice. Something interesting to hear. And you know, I don't want to, you know, say too much, but I'll be dropping little hints every once in a while on my Facebook page. So just keep locked to my page, and you'll see.
All right. Well, before I let you go, tell the fans how they can follow you on all the social media. So we definitely have everybody tuned into my boy Sammy Zone.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm on Facebook for sure on the Sammy Zone. I have I have a personal page, and people are welcome to hitting me up on my personal page, which is Samuel Lopez, of course, and it says Sammy Zone under it. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm also on Instagram. You know, so you know, I welcome anyone. I try and answer as many messages as I possibly can throughout the duration of the day. And I'm very sociable, so you know, anyone who has any questions, they can always feel free to hit me up. I'm an open book, nothing to hide. You could ask, and I'll answer it to the best of my abilities.
Well, we love some Sammy Zone on the Freestyle Universe radio show. I know Delicious sends her love. She couldn't be with us this evening, but she loves you as well. We are celebrating you today, and I can think of nobody else better to celebrate right now. As we, you know, leave this interview, I'm going to go into one of my favorite Sammy Zone tracks, and it's not the one you think, because I'm going to leave that one for the finale of the evening. But one of my favorite Sammy Zone tracks, which you killed it. Here's Sammy Zone, Living Alive.
But with your looks and eyes so ready, what's a matter to? I took my chances, was done is done. I tried all I can try. Forgive me if I'm the one to blame, cause you keep living a lie. Why must you keep on saying you love me when you're playing? My heart is so confused and you're the reason why. It's true, you know I love you. I can't stop thinking of you. You don't know how I try, cause you keep living a lie. You keep on living a lie. You don't know how hard I try. You can't see love when it's there, and when it's gone then you care. You keep on living a lie. Remember times that I cried from all the things that you do. I still love you. You keep on living a lie, yeah, baby. Living a lie, yeah. Know it, baby. 'Cause you just living a lie. Why, damn it, baby, keep on living the fucking lie. Yeah. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's true, you know I love you. Baby, you know I do. Oh, you know that I love you. 'Cause you know that I love you.
Did he kill it with that song? Did he just kill it? I mean, Living Alive, boy, that track. What? That was on when he in his High Power Records days. Excellent track. He nailed it. Well, Sammy always does great in his music. Hey, you know, I always use these opportunities with the song titles to go into a little Swins talk, huh? So, Living Alive. As you may or may not know, we recently had Pride Month for, you know, my people, you know, the gays. Well, you know, I used to pride. No, anyway. So I've been rapping a few things. You know, I'm not like a big rainbow flag wearer or whatever. You know, I'm in no means ashamed of myself. Nothing like that. I've never been in anybody's closet, whatnot. You know, one thing I'm gonna put it out here right now because I keep it real. On my Facebook, which is Swins Fontanelle, the second, by the way, on Facebook. You know, I welcome a lot of people who send me friend requests, which is all the time, because I see that they are freestyle fans, you know, and I figure you know what I'm about, and you accept me for who I am, or whatever. Like, you don't have to accept me at all. And so, you know, if you follow freestyle and you support me because of that, you know, that's great. But, you know, a person's personal Facebook page is their personal Facebook page, and, you know, I'm going to talk about or share things, but always going to be funny or in a positive light, or I don't really write too much or anything on my Facebook page because that's what people do. And, you know, there was a video of a Brazilian youth, you know, young kid, dancing at a, some kind of function in Brazil, you know, doing one of those, you know, you shake your body things, you know, a little, you know, over the top, but, you know, he's a kid. And, you know, obviously, you know, he seemed a little effeminate and everything like that, you know, and he kind of looked like a little version of me. Actually, he looked a lot like me when I was that age. And the movements and stuff were pretty spot on for me. And, you know, I shared it because a lot of people were saying, you know, I saw other people had shared it and they were saying, this is supposed to be Swin's long lost love child, you know, and I actually, you know, thought I got a kick out of it. I thought it was great. I thought the kid was great, and I didn't feel like anybody was teasing the kid because he's a kid. You know, and somebody I had accepted on my Facebook page put, that's a shame. And I just was like dumbfounded. Like, what do you mean that's a shame? This is a kid for one thing, and or is it a shame because he's possibly going to be gay or it's a gay youth? I'm not one to, sit there and, like it's a big deal that somebody blocks or takes you off Facebook, but blah, blah, Felicia, because she was out of there. That's not cool. A kid is a kid, and if you are supposed to love kids just the way they are, in my opinion, if you had a kid who is like that, because that's the way they are, and so I hope that you would love them just the way they are. And because your job as a parent, if you are a parent to a gay child, is to love them unconditionally and make sure they grow up to have a happy life and a good sense of themselves. There's way too many suicides in gay youth, and that's a lot, in large part, by unsupportive families. And I hope that you would have enough love for your own child to not want them to take their own life because they didn't feel like they was accepted by you or a member of your family, or somebody saying something ignorant like what I got on my page. So, if you don't like gays, you don't like me because I'm gay, whatever, you allowed that. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to my show. You don't have to support me. You don't have to be on my page for sure. This is not me being upset because I'm not upset. I don't ask for acceptance and stuff. I accept me and I love me for who I am. And I love all my gay brothers and sisters just the way they are, and my transgender people too. So it's not gay pride because, seeking acceptance. It's gay pride because there's pride in who a person is and to overcome a lot of struggles. And I don't mean to go off about this, but I love you. Okay, so, Squinch was not getting hot under the collar, and so Squinch was just trying to express himself a little bit, and I was more a little deterred by the kid part about it. So, it's all good. It's all good. Believe what you want to believe, and, it's all love here. It's all about freestyle in this show. And, I hope you all keep that in mind. Back to my wonderful man, Sammy Zone, one of the kings of freestyle. He is what I'm going to consider the finale of the show. We'll come back after that, though. Here is Sammy Zone with my all-time favorite Sammy Zone track. Here's Sammy Zone with One More Chance. Oh my gosh. Does it have to end? Does it have to end? After you know, it's like, after that climax, where do you go from there? If I was a smoker, I'd be smoking a cigarette right now. But wonderful track, Sammy Zone, One More Chance. Wonderful artist. Please support him. Check him out on his social media. Buy his music. Show him that he is one of the true kings of freestyle. I love this guy. I love him so much. And we're going to have him on every season of the Freestyle Universe radio show right here on EmberRadioLive.com, where we are at every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep on tuning in to EmberRadioLive.com. Ember Radio, yes. I'm just like, here we support, please support. I'm like so happy with my producer and what he's doing with the station. Support him, support all his other shows on the station. Keep on supporting us. Check out the Freestyle Universe. We have a group on Facebook where we just report on freestyle. We have the Freestyle Universe Annex where you can participate a little bit more. We have the Freestyle Universe Radio Show page. Like us on our Facebook page, like Freestyle Universe's Quinn Fontanelle on Facebook and Delicious Liza. Just like us. And I will be back with some more Season 5 episodes. We have not given up on you. We have a lot more in store. I have some big news, some big things happening. So keep it tuned in, babe. I'm out of here. Love and love you. And don't got the kissy thing that Delicious has, but peace out.